Throughout history, humans have been fascinated by ancient artifacts, especially those associated with mysterious powers and legendary significance. These artifacts have sparked curiosity and driven individuals to search for them in hopes of uncovering their secrets. Some artifacts, although part of myth, like the Necronomicon, a book of magic, and Excalibur, the legendary sword of King Arthur, have captured the imagination of countless generations. Even though mythical creatures and fantastical elements have been categorized as mere fantasy, these powerful objects continue to intrigue people. Their importance to different cultures and religions ensures that interest in them never wanes. Among these sacred artifacts, few have commanded as much attention as the Ark of the Covenant. Described as a golden box crafted by the Israelites thousands of years ago, the Ark is said to have held the stone tablets containing the Ten Commandments. However, the Ark was not simply a container. It was believed to be imbued with miraculous powers, leading it to be a focal point in religious beliefs and historical events. The miraculous powers of the Ark. The Ark's significance is most vividly depicted in biblical accounts, where it is portrayed as a conduit for divine power. In the Exodus from Egypt, the Ark became a symbol of divine protection. As the Israelites traveled through the wilderness, it is said that the Ark cleared their path, guarding them from wild animals and other dangers. The Bible tells of a miraculous event when the Ark was used to help the Israelites cross the Jordan River into the Promised Land. The waters of the river stopped flowing when the priests carrying the Ark stepped into the river, allowing the Israelites to pass through safely. The Bible recounts the story in the book of Joshua. And as those who bore the Ark came to the Jordan, and the feet of the priests bearing the Ark dipped in the edge of the waters coming down from above stood and rose up in a heap very far away. Joshua 3 verses 15 to 16 ESV. In another pivotal moment, the Ark played a central role in the fall of Jericho, a fortified city that had long resisted the Israelites. As instructed by God, the Israelites carried the Ark around the city for 7 days. On the seventh day, they blew their trumpets, and miraculously, the walls of Jericho collapsed. So the people shouted, and the trumpets were blown. As soon as the people heard the sound of the trumpet, the people shouted a great shout, and the wall fell down flat. Joshua 6 verse 20 ESV. The Ark was also central to many battles, where it was carried into combat as a symbol of God's power. The Israelites believed that the Ark brought them victory, but its power was not without consequences. It was considered dangerous to touch the Ark or even look inside it, and anyone who violated this command faced death. This was highlighted in the tragic event from 1 Samuel 6 verse 19. And he struck some of the men of Beth-Shemesh, because they looked upon the ark of the Lord. He struck 70 men of them. And the people mourned because the Lord had struck the people with a great blow. Even enemies of Israel, such as the Philistines, learned to fear the ark after they captured it in battle. Upon receiving the ark, they experienced mysterious plagues and diseases, which the Bible attributes to the wrath of God. The hand of the Lord was heavy against the people of Ashdod, and he terrified and afflicted them with tumors. 1 Samuel 5 verse 6 ESV. Fearing the ark's power, the Philistines quickly returned it to the Israelites. The ark's disappearance. The ark's disappearance remains one of the greatest mysteries of ancient history. After the Babylonians conquered Jerusalem in 587 BC, the ark was believed to have been kept in the first temple in Jerusalem. However, after the temple was destroyed, the ark was never seen again. This event raised many questions. Was the ark destroyed, or was it hidden to protect it from invaders? Despite many theories, No one knows for certain where the ark is today, adding to its air of mystery. The ark's creation, the Exodus account. The ark's origins are detailed in the Bible, particularly in the book of Exodus, where God gives Moses specific instructions for its creation. According to the Bible, the ark was constructed from acacia wood and overlaid with pure gold. Its dimensions and design were also outlined by God. They shall make an ark of acacia wood. 2 cubits and a half shall be its length, 1 cubit and a half its breadth, and 1 cubit and a half its height. You shall overlay it with pure gold. Inside and outside shall you overlay it. Exodus 25 verses 10 to 11 ESV. God also instructed Moses to place the stone tablets inside the ark. And you shall put into the ark the testimony that I shall give you. Exodus 25 verse 16 ESV. The ark's creation was not just about crafting a sacred object. It symbolized God's presence among his people. God spoke to Moses above the ark, further enhancing its sacred status. There I will meet with you, and from above the mercy seat, from between the 2 cherubim that are on the ark of the testimony, I will speak with you. Exodus 25 verse 22 ESV. Thus, the ark became the direct link between God and his followers, a tangible reminder of his divine presence. The role of skilled craftsmen. The craftsmanship behind the ark was extraordinary, and this was due to the divine inspiration given to a man named Bezalel, chosen by God. Bezalel was gifted with special skills to build the ark and its sacred elements. I have called by name Bezalel the son of Uri, son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah, and I have filled him with the Spirit of God, with ability and intelligence, with knowledge in all craftsmanship. Exodus 31 verses 2 to 3 ESV. Bezalel's work ensured that the ark was both functional and visually stunning, and many believe that no replica could ever capture the divine craftsmanship of the original. The Deuteronomy account, a simpler ark. While the book of Exodus describes the ark as an intricate golden object, the book of Deuteronomy presents a different account. After the Israelites worshipped a golden calf, Moses, in anger, broke the original stone tablets. God then commanded him to create new tablets and a simpler ark. At that time the Lord said to me, "Cut for yourself 2 tablets of stone like the first, and come up to me on the mountain, and make an ark of wood." Deuteronomy 10 verses 1 to 2 ESV. This version of the ark was made entirely of wood and lacked the elaborate gold plating described in Exodus. Why hasn't the ark been found? The disappearance of the ark has led to many theories about its current whereabouts. Divine will. Some believe that the ark remains hidden because God does not want it to be found. Taken to heaven. The book of Revelation suggests that the ark may have been taken to heaven. Then God's temple in heaven was opened, and the ark of his covenant was seen within his temple. Revelation 11 verse 19 ESV. Destroyed or lost. Others suggest that the ark was destroyed or lost during the Babylonian conquest or over time, a symbolic artifact. Some scholars propose that the ark was not as grand as described and was simply a wooden box that lost its significance as the years passed. The legacy of the ark. The Ark of the Covenant continues to captivate people's imaginations, inspiring fascination and reverence. Its stories of miracles, divine encounters, and mysterious powers have made it one of the most famous religious artifacts in history. Whether hidden, destroyed, or taken to heaven, the Ark remains a symbol of God's presence and power. Its mystery serves as a reminder of faith and divine connection, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to intrigue generations. As history moved on, the ark's prominence in Israel's religious practices became evident once more. King David, during his reign, sought to bring the ark back to Jerusalem, believing it was essential to Israel's worship. However, an incident during its transportation, where Uzzah touched the ark and was struck dead by God, emphasized the sacredness of the artifact. David, shaken by this event, decided to temporarily leave the ark in the town of Gath. The ark remained in Gath for several months, during which time the household of the man who was housing it experienced great blessings. This led David to reconsider his decision, and he brought the ark to Jerusalem, where it became central to Israel's worship once again. Solomon's temple and the ark. David's son Solomon, who succeeded him as king, undertook the monumental task of building a permanent temple to house the Arkansas. The temple, described as a masterpiece of craftsmanship and artistry, was constructed to honor God and protect the Arkansas inside the Holy of Holies. The ark was placed in the most sacred part of the temple, symbolizing the divine presence. However, despite the ark's significance, it was clear that its time in the temple would not be permanent. Some believe that the ark was hidden away during times of foreign invasion to protect it from desecration. Scholars suggest that it may have been hidden by King Hezekiah or moved to an undisclosed location before the Babylonians destroyed Jerusalem. Theories on the ark's fate. The fate of the ark remains one of the greatest mysteries of history. Some believe it was taken to Ethiopia by Menelik, the son of King Solomon, where it is said to rest today in the St. Mary of Zion Cathedral in Aksum. Others suggest it was hidden beneath the Temple Mount in Jerusalem, possibly discovered by the Knights Templar and smuggled to Europe. Still, other theories posit that the ark was taken to heaven, as hinted in biblical texts. Regardless of its fate, the ark's legacy endures, and its mystery continues to inspire exploration, adventure, and research. It remains one of the most sought-after artifacts in history, with every theory and discovery fueling the hope of one day uncovering its final resting place.
If you found this video enjoyable, please consider liking and sharing it. Additionally, subscribing to this channel will ensure that you receive more updates in the future. Thank you.